Here we go. We've got Voka versus Flax versus queen and pawn versus queen. White's up on time here. Oh no, 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 no. There was queen g2 to win the queen. You're registered? Yep. Okay, hopefully you're in. If you're not in, you're gonna have to late join after the first round, you guys. Okay. Okay, let's play d4. Actually, why don't I hear any sounds? Okay, there we go. Let's play knight f3. Let's go bishop f4 and e3 here. I'm gonna play a classic London system. My opponent has no rating either, by the way, it looks like. So let's go c3. This is going to consist of 2 events for anybody who's wondering. We have the 13 round 3-0 tournament, obviously regular blitz, and then we have the 90-minute Arena King style event. So it's going to be the cumulative score, but if your ratings are in the right range, you can win prizes. If you're under 1500, don't worry, you can play and win the under 1500 prizes. The grand prize, of course, is $200 or $250, sorry, as I said before. So bunch of prizes available. I'm gonna take with the H pawn here to open up this H file and play like bishop d3, I guess. I'll play like queen c2, maybe hit the pawn on h7 here. My opponent plays bishop d7. The pawn on b2 is under attack. h7's hanging, but b2 hangs. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to castle to guard the pawn with the king, and now I threaten to win this pawn on h7 with the queen and the rook here. Okay, rook c8, good move, by the way. I'm gonna go king b1. I'm worried about the c file. I want to slide the king out of the danger zone. I'll take with the e pawn. If I take with the c pawn, he can take or play knight b4, and he assaults the queen on the c file. So I take with the e pawn. Now I have knight b4. I have queen b3 still, so I should be okay, but it is very, very complicated. Now this is going to be a very long event, by the way. It's 13 rounds, so I don't think I'm going to play the absolute top guys. Probably if it gets to such a stage where I'm like on 7 out of 7 and it looks like I'm going to play them, I might just like withdraw at that point. But at least early on I figure I'll play, have some fun, and we'll go from there. So my opponent's threatening knight b4. Now rook h7 is possible, because if knight b4 I can take. I'm wondering if I can get away with this. I'm going to go for it, because if knight b4 I take and then I target the queen. So even though I'll show it after the game, he didn't play knight before. Now I'm just up a pawn. My queen side is very safe. I've got a chain at 3. He can't easily attack here because everything's guarded. So like the knight can't come here. He can't take the juicer on a2. Everything's guarded. b5, good attempt here to start pushing p and attack on the queen side. What I want to do here is I want to infiltrate and start attacking my opponent's king side if I can. I don't actually see a good way to attack. So I think I'm going to play what do I want to do here? I want to go knight g5 and attack, but I'm worried about b4. b4, queen h, b4, queen g8. Okay, let's go all in. Let's attack. Here comes the queen and the knight to try and attack this pawn on f7. I'll play knight b3, attack the queen. I just want to kind of stop some threats here on the queen side. Queen h5 and queen g8 are both in the realm of possibility. c4 is also a reasonably explosive move. I think I'm gonna go queen g8, because now if he moves the knight backwards to guard the juicer, I have knight h7 to hit the bishop. Everything is kind of collapsing here, and I should be winning, but we'll see if I'm right or I'm wrong. Okay, let's take, and now I take the bishop. Now I have a check. Let's hit the king. I also have knight c5, but knight c5, this is winning, but it's a little bit tricky. So I think I'm gonna go rook c1 here. I want to stop any weird threats on the queen side. Takes. Let's just move the rook up. I could take the pawn, of course, but let's just move the rook up, be rock solid. Now I've got knight to c5, forking the king and the bishop here. Now I can take the bishop, hitting the queen. The rook's en prise as well. Everything is collapsing here for my opponent. Queen b7. Is it rated? I believe it is rated, but I could be wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna bring my knight back for safety, I think. Or actually no, let's go for the thematic idea. We're ahead by 2 pieces. We have 2 knights and a bishop. He has a knight, so I'm gonna get rid of the material, and I'm giving up a horse here, but now he has a knight and I've got a knight and a bishop. Let's take to stop the 2 pawns, and now it's just very clean. I just mop up, I take, push the p. Very, very straightforward win with the extra pony. I'm 1300, got matched against 2500. Why did that happen? Because this is a Swiss arena, you guys. If there are 800 players, this is not an arena. The arena, you'll be paired mostly against players you're rating, but if you're 1300, you're going to play at 2500 round 1. But remember, all the other 1300s that you are competing against are also going to be playing top dogs and getting destroyed as well. So don't fret, don't worry, you're still very much in the running. Yeah, you're like, oh man, I played at 2500, that's not fair, I'm gonna lose. But then remember, the same people you're competing against, they're also playing the 2500s of the worlds. They're also getting destroyed. With so many players in this arena, or so many players in this Swiss event, there are going to be mismatches at the start. Yeah, like they're going to be mismatches. Like it's my opponent, I think, is basking in the glory. This is like Zane, right? Isn't Zane some kind of weird melee player or something? I mean, it's not the same guy, I assume, but I feel like Zane is some kind of smash melee type guy. I feel like I've heard the name before. But I think my opponent's just like basking in the glory here of playing against me. I was in a drawn endgame against Yosef and didn't calculate well. Ooh, Yosef Taylor is a 3,000 plus player. That's unfortunate, my man. That is unfortunate. Yeah, my chessboard arrived, you guys, from Chestnut. But I'm going to tell you guys a little story. My chessboard just arrived. I got it from UPS, but I had to pay a $50 tariff fee to get my Chestnut Tech board from Hong Kong. Like, these stupid effing tariffs are so ridiculous. We get c4. I'm gonna play the move b6 and bishop b7 here. Just keep it very simple. Yeah, you guys, you might think it's a joke. It's not gonna affect you, but it does. So we get f3 here. It's my move. My opponent's trying to build a big white center. I love this approach from my opponent. I'm gonna play d5 here to try and open up the center of the board. Let's take. If e4, I'll take. I'm gonna go e6, so now I can play c5. White, there is a big white center. White has 4 juicers here, all connected and guarding each other. I want to hit the center with c5 to try and attack this pawn. I do need to finish my development as well, though, so I do need to be a little bit careful here. Bishop f4, dangerous move. Okay, I want to castle, finish my kingside development. Let's castle. Why isn't Hikaru playing 2500 per section? You guys, I mean, I'm having fun. Even if I go 11 out of 11 or something, like, I'm not, or 13 out of 13, I'm not going to be eligible for the prize. Okay, like, don't be silly. I don't intend to play the whole thing. I think I'll play like probably 4 or 5 games is my assumption. Also, I think it's unrated, which is nice. So like the ratings get fixed. So we're not in a situation where where someone's rating could go up by like 300 points during the event. Can we get rook c1? I'm gonna play rook c8, try to open up the center. It is rated. Oh, sorry, I've got no rating yet. Wild how dead chess streaming is? What do you mean? I haven't been I mean, what do you mean? We had like nearly 10,000 people watching yesterday. We had more people watching than Asmon Gold. Okay, let's go a6 and b5 and try to expand on the queen side here. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. So I'm gonna play b5, try to open up the queen side here. Try to do something a little bit more aggressive if I can, but we'll keep going. I'm trying to move the queen, maybe attack on the diagonals. I think I'm going to play the first 4 games, you guys. I think I'll play first 4, maybe first 8, depending how tough the pairings get. But I don't really want to end up in a situation where I play someone who's titled, because then it's just going to be wrong. So I'm going to go knight b6 here. My opponent has this diagonal, but it's closed. So I'm trying to maybe open up the center, maybe jump with the pony here. It's a very, very complex position. There are going to be breaks, yes. We get queen d3. I love this move. My opponent wants to go e5 and create a double A battery threat on the diagonal. I love this move. I'm gonna go knight a4 here. I'm looking to fork with knight b2 to fork the queen and the rook here. I assume we'll get e5. I could be wrong. Show my rating. I don't have a rating on this account, you guys. I've got no rating. Professor Hikaru has no rating. Now I need to play g6 to stop the checkmate with the double A battery. Now do I go knight b2 or not? I think I do. Let's fork the queen. Let's go knight b2. We're gonna take the queen will move, so I'll take the rook. White will probably take my rook as well, but it should be an even trade. Let's take the rook. Probably we get takes. White could take the knight as well. Excuse me, I had the hiccups. What to do? Knight c3 is a very complex move. It's actually good because if white takes the knight, I take the bishop. If white takes my bishop, I take the knight with check to hit the king. So white has to capture, I recapture. Now we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 extra pawn, I should be winning here. Why does my headphones sound off? Maybe it's even. Something in my sound sounds a little bit off, but maybe not. Okay, so I'm going to take the pawn at e5. Got 2 extra pawns here. Should be in very good shape. I could have maybe played check and traded into an endgame, but I'm not sure if that was winning. Here, this is definitely winning because it's the same color B. So even if we get a queen exchange, the bishops are the same color. So I'm just going to go here to try and exchange the queens because, again, I have 6 pawns versus 4, so I should be in good shape. Is Gotham Cheese playing this tournament? He should definitely learn something from this event. I don't think Levi Roseman is playing, but I could be wrong. Okay. Let's just go check. Let's create the classic sunray in the center of the board with the queen in all directions. Of course, XQC, one of the famous XQC terms. Of course, this is what's known as the sunray. So let's put the king on G7. Now with this great sunray in the middle of the board, we should be in very, very good shape. Let's go here. Goal now is to start pushing the P on the queen side, because now all the dark squares are covered by the sunray. There's no way to infiltrate here. So with this great sunray, I should be in really, really good shape. Let's start pushing the pawns up the board, and off we go. Just keep pushing. We're just going to keep pushing the pawns and keep going. We have bishop e4. I think I'm just going to take. This is a free pawn. There's no check. I'm actually low on time here, I just realized. So let's go check. I need to pick up my speed a little bit. Let's go here. Let's go check, force the queens off the board. And now the white peoples will decide the day. I'm just going to push the pawn through. If white takes, I go a3, a2, a1, and then I promote. And if white pushes, I get through. So no matter what white does, if you bring the king, I take and get a queen. If you take the pawn, I push through all the way. If you play a3, I push through all the way and I win as well. So it's all very, very good. So, all right, 2 out of 2. We're gonna play, I think, two more games. I think we'll do 2 more, and then we'll just follow the rest of the way. Wide peepos, yes. How many accounts? I think I have like 4 or 5 speedrun accounts, and 1 or 2 of these accounts I do educational stuff on, and of course I got my main account. So anyway, you guys, we just keep going. Hope you guys are having a great day. It's funny, actually now it's kind of getting sunny outside. It looks a little bit bright on my camera because it's actually sunny. I swear Florida days are always very unusual. Oh, Jose lost? Wait, whoa, Jose lost? Wait, did Jose lose? Wait, Joss Bem? No, he won. No, Jose won his second game. Jose won. Yeah, I think it's going to be a big battle between Jose, Renato, Kakparov. All those guys are going to be very, very... Actually, wait. I think there's something on my settings that hides the ratings. I think there's something that hides the ratings. But I can't do it during the game, so let's play the Karo Khan in honor of Gotham Cheese. Okay, my mods can tell me after the game. There's something that hides the ratings. But it's actually interesting because without knowing the ratings, the way that I play is going to be different. Like if I knew this guy was 2800 or something, or like 2300, the way that I play is going to be different. Wish this event took place when I was not working. Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Goat. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Sorry. This is actually an interesting sort of like a blind test, because without knowing what my opponent's rating is, the way I play this is going to be very different. I'm going to play h5 here. I'm going to try to attack on the king side potentially. Knight d2 feels like not a good move, so I think this guy's... I think if you ask me what this guy's rating is, I think this guy's rating just right off, I'm gonna guess he's like 2300 is my guess. It's an interesting question because I actually don't know. Okay, so let's go here. I gotta stop f4. So like I'm trying to create the classic Swiss cheese where I can use his weaknesses. He pawns that push too far. So let's cut this off with bishop f4. Oh, I didn't have to do that because e5 wasn't a threat yet, but okay, whatever. Oh. I think it's in settings. Is there settings here? I think it's here, right? There we go. If I refresh, will it show up correctly? No, he's got no rating. Bro's got no rating. Cut the Swiss cheese. It smells feels smelly. There's a prize just based on performance. I would think so, but I'm not sure. So what I'm trying to do is I want to reroute the knight here. Again, this game's been all about the Swiss cheese and the weak square on f4. That's been the big weakness. But Elliot, who's asking the question, Elliot, you should be playing for their big prizes. Okay, we're gonna go here because again, I want to use the square. This is what I've been playing for. From the moment I played h4, I created the Swiss cheese hole on f4. Let's take. So I'm gonna go knight b6, and here come D's knights. Hit the rook. Here come D's knights. Very, very quickly, everything's coming in. Can I play the Scandinavian next game? I'm probably not gonna get black in the next game, but I can try. Okay, wait. Okay, should I castrol here or play knight? Rook b4 is actually a very good move. I think I'm gonna castrol here. It's a little bit risky. If my opponent is a good player, he might be able to punish me for this move, but I don't think he's strong enough to punish me, so I'm kind of gambling with this move a little bit. I think you didn't activate the option. I did. Or wait. No, but wait. Hide ratings during game should be off. So if I refresh, will it show correctly? Still nothing. Let's go here, guard the pawn. Problem with knight g... Oh, he's got knight e4, which I didn't see. But knight e4, maybe I've got knight d5 to fork the queen and the rook. And here come D's knights once again. Let's take. I'm still hitting the rook. I'm hitting the bishop. I'm probably going to sack something here. Let's go here. My opponent... Oh, he is 2319? I was right. But why don't the ratings show? I refresh. I change the setting. Show. Okay, let's go here. I'm looking to sack. I'm going to probably go for a thematic sacrifice very soon of sacking the rook. To take with the pawn. This pawn at h3 is weak now. I think I'm just going to go g5 here to lock the knight. Let's go sack the rook. This is not the only way to play it, but let's go here. Go here. Stop the hanging pawn. Here comes the tower. Let's go for the check. Here, classic kebab on the second rank. Here, maybe e5. Okay, he resacks the rook, but I think this is too little too late. Maybe not, actually. King f3, not a bad idea. Let's go here. Okay, now I start pushing my p, and I've got too much big black center incoming. Let's go e4. Should be winning for me. Basically, because I'm going to create wide p posts. So, like, my king gets over, so if white ever tries to push, my king stops the pawn. And if white goes, like, king f1, basically what's going to happen is we're going to end up in a situation where I'm just creating too many passed pawns, and there's pawns are rolling everywhere here. And white only has this one pawn that I can come over to stop at the end of the day. So it's very, very straightforward. We'll play one more game. I don't know what's wrong with the... I don't know why the rings don't show, but... Okay, so anyway, okay. Okay, let's go back to base and let's play e4. Okay, I don't see a rating for this guy either. I think this is gonna be the last game. On the break, I think there's gonna be a break after round 4. I think there's gonna be a break. Did I have an orange wall? Surprisingly, yes. Now I'm gonna play what's known as the bishop's opening here. I'm gonna try to attack the center very early. Okay, the break is after round 5. We got knight f... Wait a second. Black's supposed to play knight f6 and he played c... Oh, I think queen h5 might have been very strong. We got knight f6 is very weird. I think I should play d3 because it takes. I have knight g5 to hit the pawn on f7. I think it's already very dangerous for black. Very dangerous. Although, you know what? I have this position against none other than Daniel Naroditsky, I think, recently. And I thought this was really good, but then I couldn't prove it somehow. So I think I'm going to trade the bishop so I can take the pawn. Also just I'm gonna go over something very thematic. I'm just gonna try to play an end game here because black has these tower of power pawns stacked on top of each other, and I kind of like my position. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna play f3 to create the classic chain of 3, but also now I can take the pawn back here. If I take, I lose this one, so I create the chain where I threaten to capture now, so he naturally guards the pawn correctly. Now what I need to do is I need to bring my king, bring the rook to center, activate these pieces eventually. I think the way I'm going to activate is I'm going to go b3 to fianchetto the bishop to hit the juicer on e5. Go back, of course. I don't want to hang my pony. I think I'm going to go here. I'm going to try to really pressure this pawn via the d3 square. I think rook d1 looks good to hit stuff on the file. I'm going to go here to hit the bishop and the pawn. Let's go c3, hit the bishop. Now I'm gonna go a4 to try and soften the juicers on the queen side a little bit here. I'm definitely better. Whoa! Oh! I was trying to highlight this. Oh, I was trying to highlight the square. Okay, now this gets interesting. Okay, I was trying to highlight the square. I didn't mean to actually take. Okay, I was trying to highlight it. Okay, now this gets interesting. Okay, now this will get interesting. Let's go back. Okay, now I need to focus. Let's see. Let's see. I was trying to highlight the square. Unbelievable. Okay, how do I do this exactly? I could go f4 because if takes, I have rook d7 check to win the piece. Here and take. Okay, now this gets interesting. Yeah, now this gets tricky. Okay. Oh, am I just losing somehow? I'll go here. Maybe I'm just losing. Attack the knight. Of course he finds rook d8. Oh, is there knight g4 here? Okay. Okay, dude. Cool story. Cool story. Cool story. Yeah, I mean I did hang a piece obviously, but cool story. Cool story. Cool story. Okay. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm glad it's happening to something where it's just kind of for fun. I'll play one more game. I'll play Scandinavian. Someone wanted me to play Scandinavian. There's a break after round 5. 94 is, yeah. So, all right. Let's take a look at some of the top games, though. Kakparov and Mitraba are playing. They're both on 3-0. Let's see what they do. Play Scotch opening. Well, I'm going to have the black piece in round 5. Oh. Oh. All right, in the meantime, okay. Okay, queen f3. Mitraba can trade the queens and maybe go like rook c5 here. My video is too bright, yeah, because it got sunny outside. I'll close my blinds. No, but you know what's funny, you guys, is I guarantee you probably within the next 20 minutes it's gonna be raining again. So like it's really sunny right now, but within 20 minutes it's gonna be like raining really hard. That's what's really funny, actually. That's what's funny. As soon as I would bet you any amount of money. Let's see, it's 327. Okay, so I'm gonna open my blinds at 352, and I bet you that it's gonna be really dark, if not outright raining. We'll see. So 25 minutes, I'm gonna open my blinds, and I bet it's not gonna be sunny like it is right now. The break is gonna be the standard 6-minute break, I believe. So we get rook e5. Okay, king f4. Mitraba's not winning this, by the way, but he probably will win on time, I think. He's gonna win this on time, I think. Rook c3 is a good move. Okay, king f4 gets checkmated. Take. e5, e4, very tricky. e4. Okay, very tricky. e4. He's gonna win on time. His opponent's too slow. Very close game, but he's gonna win. Yeah, I would check and move the rook away. King e4. Very close, come on, Mitrabi, you gotta move faster. Queen. I would queen. Okay. Oh, he's gonna win on time. Just barely winning. Just barely winning that game. Very close game. Very close game. Okay, someone said play the Scandinavian. Let's hope we get e4. E4, please. Yes, we do. So we'll play a Scandinavian. This will be the last game that I play. Review 400 level games as well. I can. I think the settings might be a little bit different on this since I think I highlighted and captured it, but it's all good. Let's go c6 here, create the escape hatch for the queen on the diagonal, and now we look to develop our pieces regularly, but we want to have that escape hatch, which is why you push the pawn. Also, the pawn dominates the horse from being able to jump to either of these squares, so it's a dual purpose move. Cut off the pony from moving, but also creating these escape squares for the queen. Okay, I could take, I'm just gonna drop back so I can get this nice little pawn formation, this pawn block as they call it. Let's go e6, open up the diagonal for this bishop now. Queen e2, good move. I guess now I'll trade because he wasted time. Like, oh wait, could I take him right away? Oh, I could have just taken him right away. What am I doing? Okay, let's go knight to f6, and now I'm looking to develop my pieces here, like bishop b4. Maybe I still have the squares available in case white moves the pony. Let's go knight bd7 here. Very standard development. The knights kind of cover some squares. I think I'm gonna go rook d8 here, try to pressure the queen on the open file. Why is it called the Scandinavian and not a country name? That's a good question to which I do not actually know the answer. Oh, growing up, I didn't call it the Scandinavian, by the way. Growing up, I called it the center counter, which to me makes a lot more sense because like they go e4, you go d5. You're countering in the center. So the center counter is the name that I knew it as growing up. But technically the correct name I believe is the Scandinavian. I don't know why exactly though. So I'm going to castle here, finish my development, and then probably move the knight to hit the queen in the center of the board. Do I play openings that I know are bad? Oh, all the time in Blitz I do it. I play this opening called the Modern Defense, or the Pyrrhic, and it's generally not considered a great opening. Both names are used. Yeah, I mean, I grew up calling it the center counter. So. Magnus has played it. I don't think it has anything to do with Magnus Carlsen. Okay, now we're going to move the knight to hit the queen and open up the scope for the rook potential. I might want to... That's a Botez Gambit if I've ever seen one. Okay, we get the win. That's nice. So, okay, let's... Oh, now my rating does show up. So let's take a look at the games. Let's watch the top games. Jose gets a win. Or wait, is this the right round? Let me refresh to make sure. No, it's not the right round. Okay. So here we go. Okay, let's take a look at top games. Josman is playing Coulomb. Okay, these are starting to get kind of serious. These are becoming serious games here. I think actually now, I think I'm going to withdraw from the event. Yeah, I don't, because now I'm getting to a score where it's pretty decent. So I kind of don't want to, I don't want to ruin someone's tournament. So I've got a good enough score that I don't want to ruin someone's tournament. So I'm going to withdraw, and we're just going to watch it. We're just going to watch the rest. So, because it's not right to take the prize. I mean, oh, bishop g6. Wait, Coulomb just blundered a piece. He just got fossilized. Oh, very poor. Very poor. Oh, turn on the eval bar. Sorry, there we go. Yeah, sorry. We'll watch some of the lower rated games after this round. After this round, we'll start watching some of the lower rated games because it's going to be really cool for someone to hear their name mentioned. Jose, of course, doesn't care. Or wait, is this actually clear? It's not clear because both of D's bishops are under attack. It's not actually. Maybe Coulomb didn't blunder here because weird. I thought he blundered, but maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so we're gonna get rook takes bishop, queen f4. Good move by Jose. He's guarding everything. Rook b2, rook c7. Okay, Coulomb low on time though. f6. Yeah, Coulomb is low on time, so it's gonna be a tight finish. We'll see if he can survive this against Jose. Jose's a wizard in these sorts of positions. Rook b2, I assume. Okay, rook e7. Probably rook c1 to go rook c7. Rook b2, rook c7. King f8, maybe? I'd probably go king f8. There's f5, f4. Should be a draw with perfect play, but maybe f4. I'd go f4 here to try to draw, but I think Jose is going to win because of the time differential here. Kulam is in the chat. Okay. Rook b4. But he's way down on time, so I'm not sure I can act. Rook f. Oh, he missed a win. Oh, he missed a win. Somehow this is. Oh, he trapped his own rook. Oh wow. Kulam, if he had played rook f1, would have won the game. He missed rook f1. This was just winning. Takes g3, and this is just a winning endgame because you have the wide p-posts here. Too much wide p. You're pushing your p up the board, and black wins. Big save by Jose. So we're gonna be on the first break. Actually, let me pull up the tournament again. There we go. Let's take a look at Benjamin Bach. Benjamin is in a bit of a fight here against the 2500 CM. Check. Oh, knight c1. Oh, he missed knight c1. Everybody's having to fight here, though. No guarantees. Rook e4. Oh, he missed rook e4. Okay. King h. Okay, Benjamin's gonna win just barely. Whoa. Okay, a very close game. I'm dropping frames. No, I'm not dropping frames. Not at all. No, I'm not dropping any frames. I'm not dropping any frames. All right, waiting for round number 6 to begin, I think. Or no, the game's to start. Oh wait, game's start. Let's pull up a game. Let's pull up some lower rated games. Let's start. Let's go here. Let's take a look. We got a game between Playfair from the Netherlands and Bizarrity from the United States of America. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Black is 1 2 3 4 5 6. This looks like a Hikaru opening. Oh look, it is a Hikaru opening. What else is new? Okay, this looks too proper. Let's find another lower rated game. Let's keep scrolling. Okay, let's take a look at this game. Dillian versus Penny. White's missing a lot of pawns in the center of the board here. And now this hangs a knight on g5. Ay. He should have taken the pony. Both ponies were on pre. But now black takes the pony and black should win the game. Although, if black takes the pony and moves the knight, suddenly you might get checkmated by the queen and knight combo. So there are some tricks here. The clouds are there, but where's the bong? Okay, good one. So, that's a good one. Penny takes. I'm sure we'll get knight takes pawn because you have to. Now the knight's under attack. White's trying to checkmate. Let's see. Knight f6. Excellent move here to stop the checkmate. Although I think there might be some royal fork idea. Yeah, we're gonna get the classic family fork concept, but black is gonna ignore with rook h8, and I think black's gonna go on to win the game. A 1900 blundered that? A 1900? A 1900 blundered that? A 1900 took the bishop? And white should win the game. G5, very impressive move from Dillian, by the way. He's going to win the pony. I think Dillian's going to win this against Penny. Yeah. Let's see if Dillian... Rook e1 was not the best move. I can't believe Hikaru was so surprised by an amateur blunder. I just mean that was the only threat, was it to take the bishop. It's like when you go out with the bait to catch the fish and you have the bait dangling off the hook. Like it's very obvious you can't take the bishop with a fork. Queen c5 is an excellent move too, by the way. Wowzers. Okay, let's pull up another game. Let's take a look at some lower rated games. Okay, let's take a look. This is too high. Let's pull up this game. Okay, white is down a piece, but white's trying to checkmate the queen and the bishop combo. Rook a7, logical idea to play rook e7. Okay, white's apparently winning. I'm not sure why, but white is winning here. We might get a draw by repetition. Thank you to Humphrey for the sub. Thank you sort of Plums Nickard for the 5-month resub. Thank you to Plums Nickard. Appreciate it. Thank you. The bait is only obvious after your first time getting hooked by it. Maybe. Knight e4 is a terrible move. White forgot that white's down material here. Oh no, maybe Knight e4 is good. I thought it was a terrible move. Oh, I see the idea. I see what white's trying to do. I see the idea. But you can still play bishop e7 maybe. I'm not so sure I believe that white is... Oh, bishop e7, I see there's a trick. I don't want to say too much in the way it moves. Wow. Strong performance from Miss Cat Candy. Strong performance. Many ways to win here for white. Very, very strong. I mean, you'd have to be watching consciously while playing in order to really be able to know that I'm following your game at this level. So I don't think these guys are doing anything. Higher level definitely could happen, but lower level definitely not. Can I review like much lower rated? Okay, much lower rated. You want a much lower rated game? Okay, let's find a low game. Okay, if chess.com lets me. Chess.com's not showing more games. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's pull up this game. This doesn't look like any fun. Let's keep going. Here we go. So what do we have? Black's racing the clock. 10 seconds versus 50 seconds. Can black win this? 7. Check maybe. Okay. Wow. Wow. Great technique. Wow, great technique. I did not think he would survive though. Let's take a look at Benji. Benji in a big fight here. He's up. Oh no, but Benji's up on time. Benji's gonna win here. Yeah. Benji wins. That was impressive. He set up the ladder very nicely. It's the last second, so there's no other need to pull up other games. Yeah, just F6 and checkmate, or H6, doesn't matter. Check and mate. Okay. So he wins on time, so let's take a look at the standings. So right now, there should be quite a few people still on 6, if I'm not mistaken. Take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 guys on 6 out of 6 as we go into round number 7. So let's take a look at some lower rated games. Let's take a look at a 1355. Oh wait, no, it's still the same round, I guess. Let me refresh. Should be a break, I believe, after round 10 as well. Let's find some lower rated games. Let's take a look. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's take a look. Rapide 6804 versus Foxu. Rapide also playing like Hikaru. All these guys think they're Hikaru, but bro is not Hikaru because his rating is 1509. Of course, if he's watching enough Hikaru streams, he will know you're supposed to play G4 here. But yeah, they're all loving this knight f3, e3, b3 stuff that Hikaru has played a lot. So they clearly idolize Hikaru. He goes G4. Now he'll probably play knight e5 if he's watched Hikaru streams. Is Benjamin Bach a casual player nowadays? He's extremely good when you guys are doing content. Benjamin is a strong player, but I'll tell you the problem for Benjamin. The problem is, and this is a problem not exclusive to Bach, it's a problem with chess, is that unless you get to, I would say, 27, I honestly want to say, unless you get to like 2740-ish or better, or you're from India, you're not going to get any support. And Benjamin is a very, very good player. H4 is an excellent move, by the way, to try and trap the bishop. Benjamin's a fantastic player, but his peak was probably around 2700. And it's just not good enough to get invitations to tournament. It's not good enough to make a living. And it's one of the great tragedies of chess, that you can basically be in the top 30, top 40 in the world, and you are not going to be able to make a real living. You're gonna have to play a lot of open type tournaments where the first prize is maybe $15,000, and if you do really well, you're probably going to tie for first with a couple players if you're lucky. If you have a bad tournament, you're going to end up losing money. It's just not, the ecosystem is it's just not good. I don't know how else to put it. It's just not good. It's very, very tough, and there's only so long you can do that before you have to make decisions. So like, you know, if you're like 20, if you're like 18, you can probably spend 2, 3, 4 years doing that. If you're like 22, 23, 24, you start hitting the situation where it's like, like I'm not super young anymore, I'm not making money, and you're most likely not going to improve past a certain point, and you have to make hard decisions. Benjamin's peak is not 2560. No. Benjamin Bach's peak must be close to 2700. No? Wait a second. Benjamin Bach's peak must be like close to 2700. Wait a second. It's not 2560. Oh no, it's 2645. Yeah, 2645. Yeah, 2560 seemed exceptionally low. So like, I think if Benjamin had been really serious, maybe he could have gotten close to 2700, but it still would not be good enough. That's the problem. I mean, that's really the problem. So like, if I look at Benjamin, great player, very, very good player, very good fundamental understanding. But at the end of the day, you don't make a living, and you can only do that for so long before you have to be like, you know, you have to do something else. I mean, or you can just be a broke boy your whole life, which, I mean, it sucks, but you know, that's the other option. Maybe F4, maybe D4 here. White should be much better here objectively. How do you fix the ecosystem? I don't think there's a way to fix the ecosystem currently. I mean, basically my view of chess is if you can get to the top 15 in the world, you're going to make a fairly decent living. You're probably going to be able to make $150,000, $200,000 pre-tax, of course, per year, which is pretty good objectively. You still have no job security. You have no, you know, pension or healthcare or any of these. I mean, I'm talking a US viewpoint, obviously, but you don't have any of these things. So basically, basically you're in a situation where it's very rough, and you're, he does a Botez Gambit, he hangs the queen on the diagonal. Brutal. Okay, let's move on. Let's watch another game. Okay, take a look at another game. Here we go. Let's watch this game. Okay, white is down 2 pawns here. The bishops are angled nicely, but on the other hand, you have some weaknesses. Again, it's a Swiss cheese formation where there's some dark square weaknesses. White can stick the bishop on f6. You have a rook c8 checkmate idea. So very dangerous position. 200k a year would be awesome, yes, but the problem with that, when I say you're like, wow, it's amazing, is that it is defined by your results. So if you don't play well and you have a bad year, your income will probably go down by at least 50%, and you're gonna have to try to claw your way back. I love the concept. This is a bad move, but I love the concept to set up the checkmate by swinging the tower over to checkmate the king, but black sees that you can block with the juicer. Wow. Okay, white's still threatening to checkmate though. Oh, checkmate. Oh no, g5 was checkmate in Uno. Oh no. Okay, now he finds it. By the way, this concept of bishop e2 was good, but what you should have played was something like, I don't know, like bishop takes b7. This was, I think, the right way, or possibly the right way. Maybe not. Oh no, bishop e4 apparently is the better way. But all right, let's take a look at the other games. Probably still, let's go to the top game, so now they're getting low on time. Okay, there's a big white center here, but black is well set up with a double stack. I mean, we've got 2 double stacks on the same lane. Black's trying to attack on the diagonal as well with these knights jumping in. Ooh, there's some serious threats now. Tricky position for both sides to play here. So yeah, to answer your question, I don't think there's a way to really fix the ecosystem. I think it is what it is, and that's why I think past a certain age, people basically end up quitting chess, because there's only so long you can keep doing it with nothing to show for it before you have to make a real decision in life. Okay, now black has D's knights, which are really, really active here. You're gonna get a double stack on f file as well. Renato is crushing with D's knights and D's rooks. Look at the knights. But time is still close here. But yeah, Joseph is just too slow. Maybe Joseph's forgetting that it's 3-0 versus 3-1. Here come D's knights, knight f3, queen f3. There must be a check. Yeah, rook g2 is mate. Rook f2, queen g3. Yeah, here come D's knights with the queen and the rook, checkmate. There we go. Okay, so So that's a big win for Renato. We'll take a look at the standings here. They're going to be on 7 out of 7. I thought I had the eval bar on for that game. Did I not have it on? I thought I had it on. Maybe not. Okay, here we go. White wins. I thought I had it on for that game, but it's not automatically on. We have to do a station break, you guys. I got a funny message. I got a very funny message. Let me pull up a game. You guys listening? I have something really funny to tell you guys. Yeah, so apparently, you guys, I have 93,000 friends on my main account. So if I show the profile, let me find the profile of GMHikaru. Let me go here. Let me just pull up my blitz stats. Okay, very briefly, it's just a very quick station break, you guys. So you see the account GMHikaru. He has 93,532 friends. Apparently, because I have so many friends, I am legitimately slowing down the entire site. I'm basically breaking chess.com because I have too many friends, apparently. I'm apparently breaking chess.com. I literally just saw his message. They said my 90,000 plus friends are literally breaking the site. We are going to need to pare back to a much lower number and convert most of those to follow Hikaru, not friends. It's legit slowing the entire site down. Oh my god, that's like the best thing I've ever seen, you guys. Sorry. Let's get back. Let's get back to the game. Okay. Let's get back to the game. Sorry, I just had. That's probably gonna get clipped, and someone's gonna mention it. So we got knight takes d3. Okay. Oh, don't worry, you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys. Everybody friend requests me so I can get over 100,000 friends. Just friend request me so I can literally get 100,000 and break the entire site. So yeah. Or is chess.com actually, is chess.com like deleting my friends or something? Apparently chess.com is trying to like delete my friends. Just gets better and better. What a chit show. Do we get knight takes e4? We got takes. Apparently chess.com, yeah, they're deleting my they're like deleting my friends. So apparently people are getting pissed or something that I'm unfriending them, but that chess.com is doing that because I'm breaking the site with the amount of friends that I have. 92 is checkmate, by the way. He missed 92. Okay, black gets the win. Okay, let's take a look at some other games. That is hilarious, by the way. Okay, what's going on? Jose is playing Kakpar. They're both on 7. Both players have too much time. Let's watch another game. I'm sorry, you guys. I saw that message, and that was hilarious. Like I have too many friend requests, so I'm literally breaking chess.com. Get check. Okay. Probably e4, e3. Probably bishop f4 and g3. By the way, for anybody who's watching the stream, I would never unfriend you guys. If I accept your friend request, I would never unfriend you. I would never unfriend you. So so if suddenly you see suddenly you see me like removing friends or something, or you're like you get really pissed, it's not me. It's the chess mafia deleting you guys. It's not me. Get rook h3 here. Black's doing well. Maybe g3, g2 even is good. Yeah, probably g3 and king g4. Black should be winning this game here. King e4 also very strong. Rook h2 also maybe move. Oh yeah. Don't worry, you guys. Don't worry. They can delete your friends, but they cannot delete your chatters. That's actually true. That's true. Yeah, today's a very slow day. I don't normally stream at this time. And there are also a lot of events going on for anybody who's wondering why it's pretty slow today. Get check. Okay, black should win. Maybe e2, e1. Get king d4. Oh, apparently there's some, is there some Reddit post that I unfriended someone? Oh my god. 1 second, you guys. Oh my god. 1 second. I don't see it, but apparently there's some thread about something. So someone's upset that I unfriended their son. Ugh. 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to find it if I can. I don't see it right off, but anyway, let's move on. Let's keep watching the games. Okay, this game's over. Very quickly while we're at it, let's pull this up. Click on friend request. We're gonna accept some more friend requests. Let's refresh this. 1 second. Where are my friend requests at? No friend requests right now. Okay, let's get back to the event. All right, let's take a look at the games. Let's see who's still playing. 1 game left in this round. Okay, that's, oh wait, no, that's not quite checkmate. Black can run with the king. Yeah, you think they disabled it? Nope. Here we go. Let me change the scene 1 second, guys. Here we go. No, here we go. Here we go. Can you guys see this? Oh, my cam's over. Here we go. Very quickly while we wait for the next round to begin. Let me move this. Okay, let's click. 155 clicks. 1 second. You'll hear me clicking very fast. Facebook, I think it's 5K, yes. But I'm just gonna click them all. Click them all very quickly. Thank you for all the friend requests, you guys, by the way. I appreciate it. Thank you. We'll cover the next round in literally 5 seconds. There we go. Okay, let's refresh. Maybe there are 200 more friend requests quickly. Oh wait, this is, now it's back to this one. Okay, whatever. Okay, let's take a look at the games. Let's refresh the page. Here we go. There we go. All right, let's take a look at the games. See who's playing. Okay, a bunch of top level games. We don't want to watch top level games at the moment. Did you stop checking your Reddit? I haven't looked at Reddit in a while, but apparently there's some posts where someone was really angry at me or something for unfriending them. Like, apparently I accepted a friend request of a kid and then, you know, I unfriended them when I obviously did not, and so like they're angry at me. So I'm kind of annoyed at chess.com at the moment. Like, kind of annoyed actually at the moment. So anyway, whatever, it is what it is. So, all right, what do we have? We've got a classic modern system here. Yeah, but I would, if I accept a friend request, I'm never gonna like undo it, you guys. No, I think it's cool actually. Even if there's not gonna be like real direct interaction, I think it's still very cool to have so many people who want to be friends on a site. I think it's fantastic. I love it. So, yeah, if anybody wonders why I unfriended them as a friend, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't anybody on my account. I'm just gonna tell you that right up front right now, you guys. We get queen d7 to attack the rook. Excellent move from black here. Okay. It's not a bad move objectively. It's not the best move, but not a bad move to hit the knight. Get takes. Yeah, I magically decide to unfriend someone out of 93,000 people. Yeah. Yes. Okay, you get b3 here. Black's starting to push the pawns. But by the way, what does that actually tell you guys? Like, jokes aside, what does that tell you guys? That, you know, the fact that I've accepted, the fact that people keep friend requesting me and I accept them is breaking the site. Like, what does that tell you guys? I mean, seriously. Like, I'm just one random guy with one account on the site. And it sounds like I'm literally breaking the site. Okay, let's see what Vibes Magnus is gonna do here. He goes queen f3 to guard the pawn. On e4 we get takes. Probably knight d2 or rook d2. See what we get. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, let's get back to the games. Okay. Okay, let's see what Vibes does. Magnus is kind of not feeling the vibes here in this position. He's down a rook for a knight here. It's not wonderful, but it's kind of acceptable. I played the first couple of rounds. I decided not to play more rounds because I don't want to end up in a situation where I ruin the tournament. It's like I'm not in it for the prizes. Obviously, this is about you guys. It's not about me. I'm just the conduit to hold the event. So I don't kind of feel like it's right. That's why I played a few games, but not a lot. It takes. See what black plays here. Rook b8. I guess the idea is to hit the b5. It's really nice, by the way. You've got a kebab and an open lane and a queen. Like, this is really nice positioning of the queen and the towers. Everything is well placed here. Well placed. It's also a very big 90-degree right. This is like a gigantic 90-degree right triangle as well. It's a really nice move here. I don't think black's gonna find it, by the way, but there's a really nice move here. Oh, he finds the sack. That's a brilliant move. Wow. There will be another tournament after this. There's going to be the 3+2 arena for 90 minutes. A 90-minute arena, same format as Arena Kings for an hour and a half. Time control will be 3+2. Really nice play from black. Now you win the queen on the diagonal. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. So, okay. Okay, let's see what else we have. Let's move along. Let's pull up some other games. It's a little bit too high quality. Oops, that's over. Take a look at the games. Scroll down. Let's watch this game. Okay, black is up 50 seconds on the clock. Black surely will win this game, right? Maybe you just push the P. Okay, reasonable. C4 played. Ooh, C5. Very nice move from Fernandes. Oh, and now he forks the king and the rook. Very nice move. Very nice move. Jocelyn is dominating so far. He's probably having a great event. Yeah. Let's watch another game. Okay, probably rook takes e3. Thanks so much to Pokey Catch for 22 months. Yeah, so for anybody who's watching the stream, I said this before, but I'll say it again. Like, if somehow you're a friend, if you send me a friend request and I accept it on chess.com and it magically I unfriend you or something, it wasn't me who did it. It was chess.com going to my account and doing something, because apparently they can't handle traffic on their website. So I just want to point that out, because like it is an issue of like people see something and they get angry. They're like, you friended me and then you unfriended me. Like, what WTF? Like, I just want to point that out once again for anybody who's watching, because that actually kind of does annoy me a little bit. Let's watch this. We're at the end of the event. Can white win? Probably a draw. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's gonna do it. Oh, so close to a win. Oh, Party Chess was so close to winning that game. So close. Wow, that was such a close game. Yeah, that was a really good game. Okay, I think we have a round 9 and then it's going to be a break. So Jose's off to the races so far in this first event. He's doing very well. That was so close to a win by Party Chess. Very close to winning that game. Very close. He played that very well too. Very well. It's the break is after 9. I thought the break was after. Oh, the break's after 9. Okay, let's take a look at the games. Here we go. Let's pull up some lower rated games. Let's take a look at some of the lower rated stuff. Let's take a look at this looks like an even matchup. Okay, here we go. Actually, I just realized something, you guys. On my main account, I can see the lines. I think because I don't have a diamond account on the other, on GMHikaru on Twitch, I don't think it's diamond. I can't see the lines. I don't have this lines option on the other account. So maybe if you're not diamond, you can only get the evaluation. You don't get lines. Because I could not have lines. I think you guys saw, I did not have lines. I only had evaluation. Okay, anyway, let's watch the game. I just suddenly realized that. Yeah. Okay, we're waiting. White, there's a big white center here with D's knights, very well placed guarding. But now we're in the middle game where white has to find a conceptual plan. And it's not easy to know. Like, do you want to push P in the center of the board? Do you want to develop? What do you want to do? What's the idea? You only get one eval a day at peasant tier. I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that. Sorry, you guys. Actually did not know that. So let's see what we got. We got A5 here. Here, rook A D1 played. Let's see what black does in this position. White has a good position, but the problem again is it's a middle game. You have to find plans. It's not always easy to find plans here. Good thing now that we're friends. Bad thing, I'm no longer #1 on puzzles and blitz. Good one. Okay, we got queen B6 here. Lions are expensive. Yes, exactly. Okay, now black is attacking the pawn with 2 knights and a B. White's only guarding with a knight and B, and now black's relatively okay here because even though black has pushed P, it's a middle game, end game, no queens on the board, 1 target here, so black can start to develop very quickly. And the bishop on H2 is guarding the pawn, but it's just not very active on this diagonal. So black is probably a little bit better here in this game. Yeah, the arena I think is starting in 39 minutes, you guys, at the top of the hour, so it's gonna be starting very, very quickly. Get rook C8. We get knight D4 here. Get takes. Rook C5's a move. Rook D8's a move. Knight C4 is a move. A lot of options here for black. A lot of options. Okay, the boneless plays rook D1. Is that Hong Kong? Or no, it's Tunisia. I thought it was Hong Kong at first. We get rook D1. Takes. Let's see what black does here. Rook C5 makes sense to hit the pawn on the B. Knight C4, bishop C4, a lot of options here. So many good options. Okay, we got knight C4 takes, probably bishop takes. Maybe B5, B4 here. Or actually E5 pawn's hanging. Actually, black's playing pretty well this game. Very well played by Adnan Alminini. He's better with the 2 Bs here. He's got a lot of wooden shields every which way. With all these wooden shields, black should be doing very well. Bishop C5. Let's see what will be played here. King D2. There's bishop F1 to win all the juicers on the... Okay, E6 still good with bishop F1 ideas. Okay, let's move on. This game's a little bit too serious, too proper. Let's move on. Let's find a proper game. Here we go. We've got Voka versus Flax versus Queen and Pawn versus Queen. White's up on time here. Oh, no. There was Queen G2 to win the Queen. Oh. And now White's pushed the P through. Oh. So bad. Just so bad. So bad. Let's watch Jose. Jose is playing. Jose is winning. He was losing it. Was he losing a few moves ago? Someone said he was losing. He was worse, but okay, he's gonna win now. Yeah, he's gonna win now. Because we're just gonna run his king up the file and mate. So let's take a look at the other games. Watch this game. Okay, what do we have? We have Rook H1. G7, Rook H6. White is up a pawn here in this late middle game. Mods are doing a great job. That's awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear. Okay, let's take a look. What else do we have? Jose won on time, but was, well, at the very end he was losing, yeah, but I mean, if that's at the very end. What's this? It's a good song. We have a break now? No, there's a break after the last round. No, there's a break after the last round. Okay, let's move on. All right, this should be round number 11. Let's watch Jose since we're at the very end. Jose is actually dominating. He's on a very, very big score here. It's got 10 out of 10. This is a good song. Yes, for the inevitable. Let me refresh so I can accept more friend requests while we're at it. There we go. Refresh. Accept a few more friend requests. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we have a big black center here. Black is pushing P in the middle of the board. I don't know what's going on exactly. Wait, isn't black down material here? White can take the pawn. Takes. White's up a pawn here. Maybe takes queen e7 is an idea, but white should be better here. White should be better. Queen d6, yeah, queen d, actually best move, queen d6. Very tricky here. Very tricky position. In me. Queen d6 again looks very strong. It is very strong. Black can maybe draw this endgame if you trade everything off, but hard to play. So what do we have? Rook d8. Yeah, Jose is in a... Jose is in some trouble, I think, in this game. H4. If H5, there's knight G5. Very tricky. Trying to go bishop C4 to hit the towers. So Rook C5 here to cut it off as well. There's also Rook C1 that she plays to stop it. White's trying to stack on the file. This should be a draw with perfect play, but I think Jose might lose this game. In me. Maybe Rook B7 to hit the pawn. I would probably go Rook B7 here, actually. Just set up some tricks on this 7th rank. Maybe a double stack incoming with Rook C7 to hit the pawn. Let's go back to the regular playlist. It's going to come down to whether Mitraba can create play before he gets too low on time. Because for Jose, he just waits in this position. Just moves his pieces back and forth. Accept a few more friend requests while we're at it. Chess.com is going to load. There we go. We got bishop f3. I mean, rook a1 makes sense here. Bishop e6 also makes sense. Bishop e5 trying to cut off rook c7. Yeah, h5 is dangerous at some point. h5 here could be very dangerous. I'd probably play h5, and he does. Yeah, it's getting very dangerous for Jose. Jose might lose this game now. This is really dangerous now. Okay, knight c5 and takes. Nah, it's starting to look really, really ugly. Yeah, it's starting to look really ugly, really ugly. Gonna have to take. I mean, white has 3 pawns. Bishop e4 looks very strong to force the trades. Actually, best move. Wow, Mitraba's playing very well here. And Mitraba's also up on time, so as long as he doesn't lose some material here, Mitraba should win because he can start pushing P and create pass pawns. This should be winning if Mitraba doesn't like move too slowly here, because the knight is better than the bishop as well. I don't know if I like g4 because now there's like rook e4 maybe. Still king f3, king h3, like rook c4 probably. Yeah, king g2, knight f3, and now the knight's gonna start jumping. Maybe like rook b2 to guard the pawn. Okay, now you got to be careful about rook f8. Big threat. Rook c2. Okay. He's gonna try to put the knight on g3 maybe. I mean, again, very hard to play for white. White should be better here, but not easy to prove. You kind of have to take or play rook e1. No choice here. I probably would take and go rook f1. Rook e1. I love how bishop h2 is apparently a draw there, by the way. Probably check. I would go check. Okay. Rook e2 maybe. Still very tough position to play for both sides. But Mitraba needs to pick up his pace here. Like maybe you bring the knight over. There's he's gonna go rook a8. I would trade a set of rooks here for sure. And now the knight's gonna become free. This should be winning for white now. Knight f3. Rook d2 probably. Rook a5. Knight b3 maybe. Knight d2, knight e4. Knight c5 now. Yeah, now the knight gets to f5, right? King f3. And now the knight should get in, I think. The knight's gonna get in now. Yeah. Now rook f6 also. Yeah, now you just... This should be winning, but time is gonna play a big role. Gotta go. e4, e5 should be winning. e5. Huge mistake. Mitraba let his time get too low and he blunders this away. Huge mistake. It's gonna be a miracle draw for her. Or is it? Oh wow, he choked this so bad. He might even lose here actually. Yeah, he's not gonna lose. Terrible play from Mitraba. Terrible play. He choked that so hard. He should have won that game. So let's take a look at the next game. Yeah, he was playing well, but then he didn't move quick enough at the end. Too slow. Okay, let's watch the next game. Jose, we'll watch Jose. There are only 2 rounds left, so let's keep it here. Okay, double fianchetto here by Elliot Anderson. How many friends do I have? A lot, like 94,200 maybe, 94,200 friends. About 6k away from 100k. My voice is very comforting for some reason. Thank you, appreciate it. Probably knight c6 here. Knight e5 makes sense. Black trying to grip against these pawns, like knight d4, maybe e6 d5 somewhere. White's gonna go f4 f5 f4 e5. Who else is okay? So Party Chats and Mitraba also on 9.5. Okay, Elliot Anderson also 9.5. 97, 96, very, very tough. Actually, I should probably not show the lines. So Elliot might be watching the stream. He has watched the stream quite a bit in the past, so I probably shouldn't have lines on. Knight d7, knight c6, both moves make sense. Probably e6 here to stop the knight jump. Queen d7 also a move. I sent you a friend request. Okay, I'll refresh very quickly. Okay. It seems you know Jose's game very well. I do, yeah. I know how Jose likes to play. I mean, eval bar doesn't matter, but lines, yeah. I should have a party in Florida for your closest 94,000 friends. I can bring Danish treats. Yes, exactly, you guys, exactly. Yeah. Queen d7. Okay, knight e6. Still murky. Still not. I mean, this bishop on f2 is actually very bad though. After rook e8, like rook e8 takes king g7. I mean, black's actually not as bad as he should be doing here. Bishop b2 also an option. I would probably just move the rook though, but we'll see what he does. Is it raining over there? It's not sunny anymore, so I can check quickly. It's not raining as much for sure. Or not sunny. Yeah, I mean it's gotten cloudy, so it's gonna rain at some point. Yeah, it's gonna rain at some point. It's cloudy now, but it's not a big deal. If it's too bright, I can obviously just close the windows again. But all right, what happened? So he did sack the rook. He's got the bishops and the knights. Knight d4. Jose should be okay here, but it's a little bit tricky because these pieces are not well placed, and black's pieces are well placed here. So we'll see. All right, c2. I think Jose is better, maybe not. Apparently not. Black's still better, probably because you trade and you have knight d4. I don't know. You've got knight b4. He missed knight b4. Wait, isn't there just bishop takes d4 now? Wait, there's just bishop takes d4. That's just checkmate. White just enters from behind with the queen and the bishop. Ew, that was bad. Okay, that's just checkmate. So Jose is gonna win this game. So Jose is probably gonna win the event. Win the first event at least. Okay, Benjamin playing party. Benjamin is actually in some trouble here potentially. But bishop d3 apparently a good move. Yeah, bishop b4 trying to trap this knight from being able to jump. Yeah, this knight is very sad now. It has no squares. Although now there is a square on d8 potentially. Although I think still f4 d3 still tricky. Knight d8 because white always has f4 here. Bishop e7. There's f4. White's winning. There's rook d4. What am I talking about? This just wins a pawn. Now the knight gets out. Now white is just up a ton of pawns here. So Benjamin's gonna win as well. Now it's getting sunny. Let me close the blinds. It's getting too sunny again. Okay, we get rook d5 here. Knight g4. As long as Benjamin doesn't do anything insane, he'll win this game. Although he is down a little bit on the clock. Maybe like f3 or f4. f4 to go e5. Very strong combination of the pawns. e5 GG here. Bishop's stuck. No squares available actually. Bishop's just completely glued. Okay, but you can just take. You have bishop f1. King f1 still fine too. Benjamin's title Tuesday results have dropped a little. I mean, if he's not feeling motivated, I'm not surprised. So he gets the win. Let's take a look at the results. Benjamin's on 10.5. I mean, Traba already played against Jose. Maybe like rook d5. Apparently what? Now you got mated from behind. Oof. Kakpara blunders. I mean, Traba's gonna win this game too. Like king g4. Ah, he blundered it. g6 g7 maybe. No, now it's rook f8. Yeah, now white wins. Like rook g6, king f5. Now f5 f6 and you push the p. Yeah. Maybe like king's. Wait, what? Now it's a draw again because Hikaru can start tickling with the rook. Oh, that's disgusting. King b1, rook c. Wait. That's a draw. Yeah, Mitraba's very weak when he gets low on time. That's what I've realized. Mitraba's very good, but when he gets like really low, he's just, his skill level is not quite there. Was I good when was I good when I started chess or got better? I assume Jose is going to offer a draw quickly to somebody, unless he's playing Benjamin. Are they going to play in the last round? Maybe they'll play in the last round. Oh, they play. No, they don't play in the last round. So yeah, Jose is going to take a look at games. Josplin playing against Teher. Yeah, the bar got a big workout that game. Jose's going to try to force a draw here, I assume, but we'll leave it here because it's the last. Yeah, I mean, I knew they would make a draw. So Jose's going to get the win. It is what it is. Let's see if Benjamin can win to get second place in the top group. See what Benjamin plays. Rook d1. Why did Yosu take the draw? Because he just wants to place really high. But I think the draw might be a mistake. There are 3 guys on 10, so if any of these guys win, he's gonna have to probably win the arena in order to get top 2 or top 3. Okay, we got e5. Let's see what Benjamin will play here. Can take either pawn. He's probably going to try to go bishop f5. This looks really bad. It's not just bishop. Oh, Mitraba's going to try to sack on f3, I think, with something here. Why am I not playing it? Because it's an event for masses. It's not for me to win my own money. I mean, come on. That's like kind of weird. See if Mitraba finds it. Ooh. He does find it. Hikaru, I think your friends are causing that lag for you. Okay. Because now here come D's knights in conjunction. What is queen f3? No, you have to take and go knight g5 to fork the queen. What is queen f3? Now you just take the tower. Although there is knight e4, I guess, but no, it's not working here. Yeah, that's not good. See if Benjamin takes the rook or not. It's also maybe rook f1. That's a mistake, apparently. It might be like knight e4 now as well. Knight g4. I mean, very tough position to play for both sides. What was the correct line? C takes. Oh, cb4 and rook c4. Ah, because everyone's hanging. Probably knight d5, I assume. That looks wrong. That looks very wrong. Because now all of black's pieces are very, very well placed. I think Benjamin's going to lose this game, actually. It's queen e3. Queen a3, maybe? I mean, a lot of pawns are falling off the board here. Queen e4 also move. I think Benjamin's in trouble because he's got an extra piece, but black has all these extra pawns all over the board here. Maybe queen b3. Yeah, Benjamin's falling apart here. I think queen c4 and queen e4, knight g4 maybe. Ugh. Rook f. Oh, there's rook c2 also with all kinds of threats here. Oh man, black's got great piece placement. Great piece placement. Yeah, rook c2 is looking really ugly. Really ugly after rook c2. Yeah, Benjamin's getting kebabbed. He's getting impaled by the rook and the queen. Oof. Yeah, Benjamin's gonna lose now. At least Benjamin isn't streaming anymore. I'd be laughing at his chat. That's not really very funny. It's not a good thing to do. I think Benjamin is streaming on Kick. No? Wait, is Benjamin? I thought Benjamin was streaming, but on Kick. Maybe I'm wrong. Queenie. Maybe this holds. No, I think there's check. Yeah, no. This is not it. There's a double check combo to win the game. He was, but he just stopped. Okay. Yeah, knight f3 and queen d4 is game over, I believe. And he's got so much time here that he can just tank. Yeah. Mitraba very good, by the way. I don't think, no, he's not. Mitraba's not listening to chat. He's just a very good player. I played him many times too. I mean, Mitraba is generally very strong. Mitraba's biggest problem is that when he gets low on time, he collapses like he did against Jose earlier. Yeah, it's game over. Benjamin's gonna lose here because too much pressure on the F file. Buddy. So Benjamin's gonna have to win Arena Kings, but I think Jose is likely to win Arena Kings. Big win for Mitraba. Let's take a look. Jose drew his game early. Let's close this one. Let's take a look at some of the lower rated games in the final minute of this first event. Look here. Knight b7, forkaroo. Here comes the fork. Yeah, now it's going to be Arena King style event for 90 minutes. Somebody, I'll put the link up on the arena once this first one ends. I started playing Wico on 484 ELO. It's very good. It's very good. Play as much as you can within reason. If you start like losing your mind, it's like you're just playing for the sake of playing. It's bad, but try to play as much as you can. Like rook e8, nice move. This game over. Okay, so white wins. Take a look at the standings, I guess. So after the first event, we won't know about the under sections, but definitely in the top section, it's gonna be really close because we're gonna have Jocelyn with the most points, and we're gonna have Zurability and Mitraba both on second and third. Benjamin, Yosef Taylor, and Kakparov 10.5. Kakparov generally a very good player in Arena Kings, by the way, so he might be someone to watch.